Hello everyone, welcome to my math teacher. In this video I am going to solve the first two sums from exercise 8.1. This is the chapter trigonometry. This is for class 10 students from NCERT syllabus. Before starting this, I request you to watch my previous video where I have explained the basics of trigonometry. It will be really helpful you to understand these questions clearly. The first step, always when you start solving this trigonometry, any problem, write the basics. So, cos, TOA. Sine is opposite by hypotenuse, cos adjacent by hypotenuse, tan opposite by adjacent. The reverse of sine is cosecant, reverse of cos is secant, the reverse of inverse of tan is cot. Now, the question here is, in triangle ABC, right angled at B. As you can see, I have drawn a right angle triangle. The right angle is at B. Now this is ABC. AB is equal to 24 centimeter. Now AB is 24 centimeter. Now B to C is 7 centimeter. Now we have to find AC, which is not given, and then we have to find these two subdivisions. The first step is finding the value, that is the side AC. Here we have to find using Pythagoras theorem, as we know that very well. So by using Pythagoras theorem, so in triangle ABC, as we know, hypotenuse square, this is hypotenuse, that square is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides, that is AB square plus BC square is always equal to hypotenuse square, AC square. Now here AB is 24, so we have to square it, 24 square, plus BC is 7, again square it, which is equal to AC square. Now 24 square is 576, plus 7 square is 49, that is AC square. When you add, you will get 625 is AC square. AC is square root of 625, which is AC value is 25. Now AC is 25 centimeter. The hypotenuse will be always the longest side in a right angle triangle. The first subdivision is we have to find sine A, which means here, observe here, sine A, which means the angle theta, the angle is at point A. Now the angle will be here at point A, this will be angle theta. Now with respect to theta, we have to find the sides. As we know, always the opposite side of the 90 degrees is hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse. Now opposite side is always the side which is opposite to theta. Opposite to theta is BC, that is opposite side. The side which is next to, close to theta, but it should not be hypotenuse, that is adjacent side. This is adjacent side. So with help of these information, we are going to solve the first subdivision. The first subdivision is, we have to find sine A is, as we know, sine is so, opposite side by hypotenuse. So opposite side of which one? Angle A. This is for angle A. Angle A by hypotenuse. Which is, what is the opposite side here? Opposite side is BC by hypotenuse is AC, which is 7 by 25, that is sine A. Now sine A value is 7 by 25. So it's very easy to find this. Now the second subdivision, that is cos A. As we know, cos is adjacent, that is adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent side of angle A by hypotenuse. That is, what is the adjacent side here? The adjacent side is AB and the hypotenuse is AC. What is AB? AB is 24 and AC is 25. 24 by 25. That is cos A. This is the first subdivision. It's very simple, quite easy. If you have watched my introduction first part and second part, you can easily solve this sum. Now we will move on to the second subdivision, that is sin C and cos C. The second subdivision, as you can see, I have drawn the same triangle here, ABC, right angled at B, with the same measurement. Here now in second subdivision, we have to find sin C and cos C. So what is the meaning? Here the angle, that is the theta, will be with respect to C. Now we have to change the angle. This is now the theta, this angle. Now with respect to C, what are the sides? We have to name the sides. Now as always, opposite to 90 is hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse. So this is H hypotenuse. Now with respect to angle theta, which is at C, which is the opposite side, just opposite to this one, that is AB. This is opposite side. Okay. Now the remaining is the adjacent side, that is BC is adjacent, that is which is close, the side which is close to theta, but it should not be the hypotenuse, that is sine, that is adjacent side. Now we have to find sin C. Sin C is sine, as we know, so cot over so, that is opposite side by hypotenuse, opposite side of angle C divided by hypotenuse. What is the opposite side here? That is AB is opposite and the hypotenuse is AC. AB by AC, which is 24 by 25. That is sin C. This is the first part. Now the second part, that is cos C. As we know, for cos, it is adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent side of angle C. That's the reason I have drawn this triangle again with respect to C. Now hypotenuse. Now what is the adjacent side here? This is the adjacent side, that is BC by hypotenuse is AC. That is equal to, BC is 7, hypotenuse is 25. 7 by 25. The answer is cos C is 7 by 25. So this is the first question which we have solved. Now let us move on to the second question. The second question is, from this diagram, this triangle, we have to find tan P minus cot R. The diagram is triangle PQR, which is right angled at Q. PQ is 12 and PR is 13. Whereas we have to find QR, which is not given. So as usual, Pythagoras theorem. Yes, we know that PQ square plus QR square is always equal to the hypotenuse square, that is PR square. PQ is 12, so square it, 12 square, plus QR, which we don't know, keep it as it is, PR is 13 square. Now 144 plus QR square, which is equal to 169. Okay, QR square is equal to 169. Bring this 144 to the opposite side, minus 144, which is 25. Okay, QR square. Now we have to find QR, that is square root of 25. Now QR is equal to 5. This is value of QR. This is 5 centimeter. Now we have to find tan P. Tan P, which means the angle theta is with respect to P. Now here this is P. Now angle theta will be with respect to P. Now we have to find the sides with respect to theta. Now the opposite side of the right angle will be always hypotenuse. This is hypotenuse. Now opposite side to the angle theta will be the opposite side, that is QR is opposite side. Now the remaining is adjacent side, that is next to theta but not the hypotenuse. Now with this information we are going to find tan P minus cot R. First tan P. As we know, TOA. What is tan? Opposite side of angle P by adjacent side of angle P. Opposite side is QR by adjacent side is PQ, which is 5 by PQ is 12 here, that is tan P. Okay, now we have to find cot R, then we have to subtract it. Cot R. The same triangle I have drawn here. Why? Because now the angle will be with respect to R. Okay. Now you can roughly draw with your pencil. For your easy understanding, I have given all the details here. The same PQR with all the values and size. Now the angle will be at the point R with respect to R. Now the angle theta will be here with respect to R. Now we have to find the sides with respect to this angle. Always opposite to this 90 degrees, this will be hypotenuse. Now opposite side will change because the angle changes from here to here. Now the opposite side will be opposite to this point, that is PQ will be the opposite side. Now the rest is adjacent side. Okay. Now cot R is, as you know, cot is the inverse of tan. Cot is adjacent side by opposite side. So adjacent side of angle R by opposite of angle R. Now what is the adjacent side? Adjacent side is QR by opposite side is PQ. QR is 5 by PQ is P2Q is 12. Now cot R is 5 by 12. Finally, we have to subtract this. That is tan P minus cot R, which is equal to, what is tan P? 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12. As we know, 12 is common, 5 minus 5, that is 0 by 12, which is 0. That is tan P minus cot R is equal to 0. This is the answer. Okay. Trigonometry is very simple. So only if you practice and understand clearly, you can solve any sum with ease. Okay. See you in the next video. Until then, keep on practicing. Take care. Bye.